Baruch Hashem, continuing the second Torah of the collection of the teachings of Rabbi Nachman, the Likutay Moharan. We're up to the second letter, Beis. V'zeh kli zayin, and this weapon, referring to prayer, tzarich lekabel al yedei bechinas Yosef. It is necessary to receive through the aspect, with the aspect of Joseph. Hainu shmiras habris, which is the aspect of guarding the covenant, primarily referring to the sexual modesty and purity, the guarding of the covenant. That's the aspect of Yosef. K'moshe Kasuv, as it says in the Psalms 45, Chagor charbecha al yoich, gird your sword on your thigh. So you see, the thigh is a reference to sexual desire, and it says in Psalms that the tzaddik is girding his sword by his thigh, so that shows that the quality of guarding the covenant, of guarding one's sexual desires, from there one has the power to gird a sword. Uchmoshe Kasuv, as it says also in the Psalms, Mipri vitnecha ashis v'chiselach. From the fruit of your womb, from your stomach, I will place to your seat. Zeh bechinas Mashiach. This is an aspect of the Messiah. Bechinas tefillah, an aspect of prayer. And the verse continues, Im yishmu v'necha brisi, because the seat is referring to the throne, which is the king's throne. That's Mashiach. Mashiach is the king. It's his throne. So how does this happen, that his children are placed on the throne? So the verse continues, Im yishmru v'necha brisi, if your children will guard my covenant. So we see from this verse in Psalms 132, Hainu aidei bechinas Yosef, that is through the aspect of Yosef, the Yosef sheshamar, right? So through the aspect of Yosef, through guarding the covenant, one comes to the aspect of Messiah, that comes to the power of prayer. Okay, the Yosef sheshamar esabris, and Joseph, who guarded the covenant, natal esa bechora, he took the firstborn. Shuhu, because Yosef, we know a little history, he was the first son of Rachel, of Rachel. Now really, Yaakov wanted to marry Rachel first, but he was tricked by Lavan, and he married Leah first, and Yosef was born. But since Yosef did something that he was faulted for, the firstborn was transferred from Reuven to Yosef, who was anyway supposed to have been the firstborn. Okay, so Yosef, who guarded the covenant, he took the aspect of the firstborn. Shuhu bechinas avodas hatfila. Now the aspect of the firstborn is the service of prayer, which is bechinos pishnaim, which is the aspect of a double portion. Ki atfila hu pishnaim, because according to Jewish law, the Torah says that the firstborn gets double. He gets 2 portions. So Rabbi Nachman says that this is the aspect of prayer. Prayer is the aspect of 2 portions, a double portion. Ki atfila hu pishnaim. Shnaim sheish b'hem shivcho shel makom u'shelet sorchav. It's 2 because it has 2 aspects to it. It has the praising of God, that we praise. Over here, Rabbi Nachman is referring to God as makom, the space, because God is the space of the world. And it also, so that's one aspect of prayer, and it also has the aspect of asking for one's needs. So that's a double portion, two parts that prayer has. So that's why prayer is an aspect of the firstborn. V'hu bechinas, and prayer is the aspect of what it says in Psalms 149, v'cherev pipios biyadam, and a double-edged sword in their hands. Bechinas shtei pios. It has two mouths. Bechinas pi shnayim. An aspect of double portion. Now there's another pun that's taking place over here, play on the words, because double portion in Hebrew is also with the word pi, it has two mouths. So you see that this aspect of this double portion, the two mouths, is also the aspect of the word for, when we say a double-edged sword in Hebrew, is also pi, pios, 2 times pi, 2 times the mouth. So the double-mouthed sword is the double portion, which is two mouths, which is the two mouths, the two types of words that we say to God in prayer. Kihi talui b'shmiras habris, because this double-edged sword and the firstborn, it's dependent on the guarding of the covenant. Va'alkein Yosef. So therefore, Joseph, b'shvil shezachal b'chinas tefillah, since he merited to the aspect of prayer, she b'chinas tehilasi echtam, which is the aspect of my praise. I will make as a nose. I will set b'chinas chiyus, which is an aspect of life, because the nose is what draws the life into the body. Hanimshach minukva de pardashka canal, which comes from the nostril of pardashka, like we saw from the book of Safra Ditzniusa before. Al-Kei Nikwa Bein Poras Yosef. Therefore, the Torah refers to Yosef as Bein Poras Yosef, the son of Poras. Poras has different meanings to it given. One is like a grace, charm. It's also a language of having children. I'm not going to get into it unless I see that there's going to be a need to. But this word Poras has the numerical value. Shehem bechinas tafresh pevav. The word poras is the letters has a numerical value of 686, which are the 686 lights, oils. Shem shiva shemos, which is the power and the numerical value of 7 divine names. Av, Sag, Ma, Ban, Kasa, Kana, Kamag. These names that I just said are numerical values that are given to different names, which I'm not going to get into now. I don't know if it's very important for you to understand this right now as the level that we're understanding the Torah. But these 7 divine names have a numerical value together, 686, which is the numerical value of Poras, which the Torah calls Yosef Poras. She'olim tafresh pev. Shemikabel minukva te pardashka, which this power of these 7 names, which is 686, is the same value as pardashka, the nostril, the divine, so to speak, nostril on that partsuf that the Zohar is talking about. So since Yosef had this power of prayer, which is the power of the nostril, of chiyut, of life, so he was able to draw, and he's called Porat. He had this power of the pardashka, of this divine nostril, of 686 lights, which are the 7 divine names that we mentioned. And we're going to continue Bezrat Hashem, God's help, in another video. Nanach, Nachman, Nachman, Yumin.